Have you ever tried a dessert that completely blows your mind? Crispy on the outside, soft and airy inside, and filled with the most incredible creams, pistachio and lotus Biscoff. Today I will show you how to make them perfectly at home. Craquelin shortcrust topping, sugar 50 grams, cold butter 50 grams, flour 50 grams. Cut the cold butter into small cubes and mix it with the flour and sugar using the paddle attachment. The colder the butter, the better the result. I added green food coloring. Roll the dough between two sheets of parchment paper into a very thin layer, then freeze for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, remove the top sheet of parchment and cut out lots of small circles with cookie cutters. And again cover with parchment paper and put in the freezer until use. I had some red craquelin left over from last time. I will use it in our recipe too. Choux pastry. Milk 92 grams, water 158 grams, salt 5 grams, sugar 10 grams, butter 112 grams, flour 70 grams, high protein flour 13% protein, 70 grams, eggs from 200 grams to 250 grams. In a heavy bottomed saucepan, combine water, milk, salt, sugar and butter. Heat over medium flame until the butter melts. Then increase the heat and bring to a vigorous boil. Don't let it boil for long. Remove from heat and pour the hot mixture over the sifted flour. Stir vigorously with a spatula. Once there is no dry flour left, return the pan to medium heat and dry the dough for 3-4 minutes, stirring constantly. A velvety film should form on the bottom of the pan. Transfer the hot dough to the mixer bowl and knead with the paddle attachment until it cools to 40-50 degrees. If you don't have a thermometer, wait until the steam stops rising from the dough before adding eggs. The dough must not be too hot or the eggs will curdle. Add the cold eggs gradually. First weigh the exact amount of eggs and blend them with a hand blender. After incorporating all the eggs, mix the dough very thoroughly. This develops the gluten and make the dough elastic. Polymixed dough can tear during baking. One of the most common reasons eclair cracks. The finished dough should slowly and lazily fall from the spatula in smooth ribbon, forming a triangle at the tip of the spatula. It shouldn't drop in broken chunks. Cover the dough with plastic wrap and refrigerate for 5-6 hours or overnight. Pipe choux, standard diameter 3-4 cm. Cover each choux with a craquelin circle. For the best result, bake in an electric oven on top, plus bottom heat, no fun. We bake on a Teflon or silicone mat, oven temperature 180-190 degrees. Don't open the oven for first 15 minutes. Preheat the oven thoroughly for 60 minutes before baking. Baking time for choux ranges from 30 to 50 minutes. I baked mine at 180 degrees for 40 minutes. The finished pastries should be firm, not squishy when pressed with a finger, and have almost no egg smell when broken. Custard cream base makes enough for both creams. Milk 600 ml, egg yolks 6 pieces, cornstarch 40 grams, sugar 80 grams, vanilla extract to taste. In a separate bowl, whisk together the egg yolks, sugar and cornstarch until you get a smooth lumpy paste. Bring the milk to a light boil in a heavy-bottomed saucepan. You will know it's ready when you see the first bubbles appearing around the edges of the pan or when steam starts to rise. Remove the pan from the heat. Slowly pour the hot milk into the yolk mixture in a thin, steady stream while whisking constantly. This is called tempering. It prevents the eggs from curdling. Pour the mixture back into the saucepan. Place it on medium heat and stir continuously and vigorously with a whisk, paying special attention to the bottom and corners of the pan so the starch doesn't stick. As soon as the mixture starts to thicken and you see the first confident bubble puffs, continue cooking for another 30-60 seconds while whisking non-stop. This fully cooks the starch and removes any starchy aftertaste. Immediately pour the hot cream into a clean white bowl. I also strain it through a sieve to make the cream smoother. Cover with plastic wrap, press directly onto the surface. Contact wrap to prevent a skin from forming. Pistachio and condensed milk cream. All ingredients must be at room temperature. When the base has cooled to room temperature, divide it by weight into 2 equal parts, about 350 grams each. Half of the pastry cream base, approximately 350 grams, butter 150 grams, sweetened condensed milk 150 grams, pistachio paste 50 grams. In a large bowl, beat the softened butter, consistency of thick cream, with a mixer on high speed for 3-4 minutes until it becomes pale and fluffy. Still beating, gradually add the condensed milk and pistachio paste, also room temperature, in a thin stream or spoonful by spoonful. Beat until light and homogeneous. Add the custard cream to the butter mixture 1 tablespoon at a time. Add, beat thoroughly. Add next spoon, beat again. Never add all the cream at once. Luxurious Biscoff cream. All ingredients must be at room temperature. Second half of the custard cream base, approximately 350 grams. Butter 100 grams. Biscoff paste lotus 200 grams. I use the crunchy version. Pinch of salt. Beat the soft butter until fluffy, about 3 minutes. Add the Biscoff paste and beat for another minute until smooth. Add the room temperature custard cream base 1 spoonful at a time, beating well after each addition. Finish with a small pinch of fine salt. I make a small hole in the choux and I fill it with cream until it feels heavy. And that's it! Now you have the full recipe for this incredible choux with 2 of the most delicious creams, the super tender pistachio one and the rich caramel lotus Biscoff. Bake them, try them and enjoy every bite. Thank you for cooking with me in the kitchen. See you in the next delicious recipe.